Tasman Kenny Fuller. How old are you, Kenny? Mr. Tasman Kenny Fuller, how old are you? How old is everybody? Craigular, how old is everybody? Hey, Aaron. Wow. David B's 27 years old. Kevin Cowan's 42. 54. Oh, look at this. 48, 16, 44, 17. Snowman, you're only 44? Wow. Christine, 48. Oh, there's 57. 57, that's probably my bar. Oh, it's Mark. Mark Goodman. How are you feeling at 57, Mark? Do you feel like you were made perfectly? You guys understand what I'm talking about here? You see this? You see this here? You were made perfectly. You were made perfectly. There's no mistakes, friends. 73, Tim, welcome, brother. A lady never, hey, Rufin Tony, haha, my buddy Rufin. Rufin Tony, haha. So, I just want to start out by saying that we're all made perfectly, friends. And you know what I mean? Like we are. We're all made perfectly. How's everybody doing? You doing okay? Doing good? Feeling okay? You know, life's life, isn't it, friends, right? We all go through our trials and tribulations. We've all got our own hill of rocks or wheelbarrow full of roof and tile. Hey, Tony, roof and Tony. Roof and Tony, you don't know how often I miss you for some reason on the live feed or just, I don't know, buddy. I miss you, Tony. And now I got you. How's Charles? It's good to see you today, Rufin. You've been here a long time, brother. A long time. Let me just douse this light a little bit. I feel like I'm being interrogated. Let's go like this. There, how's that, friends? What about this? There. Yeah, that's a little better. Hey, let me get my feet up. How do you feel about that? Am I allowed to do that? Man, I feel good today. I do. I feel good. I feel real good. My buddy Devin Larrett, he's an arm wrestler, Canadian arm wrestler. He's the strongest arm wrestler in North America right now. He just beat Monster Todd there. It's a whole different community, friends, than what we're used to here. But I like Devin Larrett a lot. I like him. He's a good guy. I just want to get on so I can see what's happening here, friends. Here we go. There we go. Good. There we go. Good. Whoa. Whoa. Here we are. Peter Walker. Peter Walker, it's good to see you too, buddy. Friends, if you're wondering how to get some of the stuff you see us wearing, you know, me and the boys, it's very simple. buckandbillyray.com. That's the old school design that I designed years ago. Yeah, it's buckandbillyray.com. Very simple. We got some wicked designs in there. If you want to have a cruise around, there's also videos that you guys have not seen in there. And they are frequently asked questions. Some of the giving back we've been doing with the Samaritan House. Friends, they've broken ground on a 52 home site right. It was crazy timing. We got in there just in time where they were on the push to build this thing, and they got this piece of land in town, and they're building their big structure for homeless people, and that whole scenario, friends. You know what I mean? The crisis center. It's awesome stuff. Steve Letts, good to see you. Franco brothers. Who's the Franco brothers? When you grow up without a dad and see a guy like this that has his tools and knowledge and can show you how to climb and cut like a pro in a heartbeat, this is not even related to you. Franco brothers, good to see you. Welcome. I didn't understand the comment, but welcome. I'm glad you're here, Franco brothers. Dawu. Dawu. Man, I feel good today. Friends, I've been cutting a lot, and another thing I've been doing is I've been on the ball, friends. Do you know what I mean? I've been on that exercise ball steady, daily now, for probably 2 weeks. And friends, listen, I don't know if anybody here has reaped the benefits of the exercise ball, that little program that I teach that takes literally 5 minutes every morning. It is some of the best minutes I spend in the day is on that ball. And pretend I had a ball, okay? This is what it is. Pretend this is the ball. This is the deal. Get on all fours like this. One hand for 30 seconds. Another hand for 30 seconds. So that's a minute. One like this for 30 seconds. Another 30 seconds. So there's 2 minutes. Then this one. Even doing this on the chair is not easy. But I'm worn out because I did this morning. You see this? And then this. So what happens is there's little muscles. I learned all this when I broke my back. I'm quite serious about this, friends. I don't like to hear people complain about something if they're not trying to do something. Because when there's a fix and you're complaining about it, then you want to stay not well. That's how it is for me. So I just don't complain. I'm not going to complain about my weight unless I'm prepared to do something about it and get down. So friends, I'm telling you, I'm feeling really good right now because I made a decision. You guys heard me talk about it. I wanted to drop maybe, 10 pounds or something like that. I talked about it very briefly over the last year, once or twice. I've talked about it. And it's friends, I'm 52 years old, and I want to talk to guys that are I want to talk to everybody because everybody's going to be there, God willing, at some point. I used to hear guys say, "Oh, you wait till you get 40, you wait till you get past 40, you wait till you get past 50." I was like, not me. No, not me. Well, you know what? Yeah, me. It's life. It's father time. It's, friends, I swear to you right now, if I did not continue to do what I do, work with the power saws and the axes, honestly, friends, I'd be a complete write-off. I would be a complete write-off physically. And then, because we're 3 pieces, right? Spiritual, mental, and physical. We're 3 pieces the human being is. Body, mind, and spirit. Body, mind, and soul. However you want to word it. We're 3 pieces. So when the physical suffers, then you don't feel good about yourself. I can only speak for me. I don't feel good. So now my mental's down. So if my spiritual health is not top notch, I'm going to suffer big time. I'm going to suffer big time. Now, we've all crawled out of holes before. Maybe you're fortunate. Maybe you're a young man or a young woman on the channel, part of the community that where you haven't had to fight your way out of a hole yet in life. Maybe you haven't, but if you have, power to you. It makes you stronger. It gives you gratitude. Friends, there was a time where I didn't know if I was going to walk again. I swear to you, I didn't know. There was gray area. And then when I got back on my feet, it was the most humiliating, humbling situation in my life that I had to deal with, because I'm a physical dude. I am a physical person. I've fed my family on my body, with my body. So now at 52 years old, YouTube has now allowed me, because of you people and YouTube and the growth of this channel, to not have to run out and freaking climb trees. I can do it pretty much now, I would think, for whoever I want, whenever I want. That's a huge thing for me, friends. That is a huge, huge thing for me. And I owe a lot of that to YouTube. I do. And you in this community. The super chatters, our messengers of kindness, our monthly people who go to buckandbillyray.com and help the channel out. It's crazy what's happened to my life. But here's my point. Sooner or later, I have to pay myself back. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to pay my body back. So I've made a click. I've literally made a click inside my brain. You guys hear me once in a while say, I want one more kick at the cat. You know what I'm saying? One more kick at the cat. And I mean physically to get, because I'm strong. Don't get me wrong. I'm nowhere near the man I used to be. But friends, listen, we've got 300 and something thousand subscribers on this channel. I just asked how old people were, right? Look at here. Like, I saw 57, I saw 72. Guys, gals, women, and children. It's time for me to pay my body back. And I'm excited. I am. I'm excited. I've already lost, and it started on that fallen job, friends. That last series of videos we went. Friends, I shed 5 pounds in that job. That was a 2-day job for us. I shed 5 pounds. When I was falling steady, friends, I was $175, and I'm talking, I was scary. Yeah, I was a specimen. So I want to give her one more kick. I'm 52. I'm not old, and I'm not young. But I'm excited. So that's my spiel. So if there's anybody out there that is in the same boat, listen, do you think about sometimes, do you procrastinate exercise? It's hard to exercise. I'm not a gym guy, friends. I'm just not. I guess maybe I could probably go, but I've done it before where I've joined a gym and I may as well have just walked in the door, throw them $1,000 and then never come back. Hey, how you doing today? Here's $1,000, or here's $800, or here's $600. Take care of yourself. Have a good one. Because I don't go. I've done that a couple times in my life. You know what? For me, it's got to be lifestyle. So I'm just going to amp up what I'm doing here, but I have to be careful because of my joints, right? So I'm quite excited about my new click in my mind. Eating has a lot to do with it too. Eating good. So I haven't answered a comment, a super chat, or nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. Steve Letts, we love you. Stephen Letts, we love you, brother. Don Clayton, I see you here. I'm going to tease you for a while. You're going to tease me, Don, are you? You son of a gun, you. Don Clayton, thank you, buddy. Aaron Olson, love what you do. Aaron, thank you. Aaron, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the support, buddy. I've 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 had an interesting journey on this YouTube, friends. I mean, I like work, right? So I'm not looking for a way out. I said it the other day. I'm not looking for a way out. If I was looking for a way out, you'd say, "Oh, friends, I want to thank." Just take 2 seconds. I just want to thank everybody, but I just want to talk briefly about our sponsor. Now, you know what I mean? I'd be doing that stuff steady. And it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It really helps YouTubers out. But I know I talk about that lots, friends, but I just don't want to do it. I want to do it. Anyway. Man, oh man. What a. Hey, here's Johnny Holmgren. For someone who wants to donate, but got empty pockets. Love to this community from Sweden. Johnny Holmgren, buddy, you're a sweet man. Thank you. Did you just see what he did, friends? He said for someone that wanted to donate but doesn't have the cash, he did it for them. That's Johnny Holmgren for you right there. Johnny, you're a good man. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Is that Gainsey's? No, it's C4 Ranch Work. C4! Aha! C4! Friends, it looks like I fell behind here. I'm just going to start again so I jump back up. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, friends. There we are. Dakota Allen. Hey, all. I got a question. I got this McCulloch ProMac 1010 and I need a new gas cap for it. Could anyone help me out? Dakota Allen. They all leak. Sometimes you can get another gasket, another cork gasket in there. Try that. Or, if I'm not mistaken, Homelight XL12 caps. I think they fit. I do. I think they fit. But then it looks a bit strange. Get something inside there. There's a little cork gasket in there. It dries out. Find another, like an O-ring or another cork gasket and put it in there. Kim Wilson, we love you. Healed Heart. David, hey, Buckin, how's it going? Hello, everyone. David St. Glace. David, how are you? Good to see you, brother. Good country. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my dear. Craigular, what have you done? Friends, look at freaking Craigular. See, you know, I was watching. YouTube is a phenomenon in my mind. It's a freaking phenomenon. 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 It is. It's a phenomenon. Think about this for a minute. Think about this. Here's YouTube. Here's Billy Ray, for instance, just because we're talking about me. We're looking at me. Here he is. He puts a video up because he wants his grandchildren. He wants to. That was my sole thing. There was 2 reasons I did a YouTube channel. The main one was so my kids, which grandkids, could see that Uncle Buckin or Grandpa Buckin, what he did for a living. This was Billy Ray. This was Grandpa Billy Ray. Or this was my dad. He did tree work. This is what he did. He logged or whatever. And this is what he did to feed our family. And here it is documented. So it was kind of like a legacy thought process, right? And then I saw some big YouTuber trying to tell someone that to file power saw. This was the proper way to file a power saw, and I couldn't take it anymore. Because at that time, I think he had 500,000 subscribers, and he was telling people some crazy information how to. So that actually catalyzed me into getting the channel kind of into my work things, into maybe seeing if I could help people with their power saw needs. Because it's what I did for a living. It's what I do for a living. Right? So I just thought to myself, hey, we got to get back to Craigular here. I lost my train of thought. I'm just going to put this here like a smart aleck. Now listen, Craigular. Craigular says, hey brother, I'm sorry I missed the last few live streams. I've been out skydiving because I'm a crazy wild son of a gun, and I thought I better just start living it up because I'm... Is that what you said, Craigular? Love this community. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Craigular, you're a massive support to this place, buddy. Thank you so much. Steve Letts. Steve, did you go rob a bank? Mr. Steve Letts? Hey, Lloyd. Lloyd's from New Hampshire. Simply enjoy Sunday afternoon with you and yours. Doug Wheeler, my buddy Doug Wheeler. Here's Doug. I've cut a rubber gasket before. Nice. Love you to Bucket and the Army. Matthew Whitman, hello from England. New England, pardon me. Craigular. William DeBerry, Dakota. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, it's no problem, buddy. You get it figured out. If I can help, then I will do. Asking for nothing back. Jonathan Holmgren, what a man you are. Hello, Michael and Julie. Hello from Sweden. Zipik. Cool. Chris Cutts. Healed Heart. Patrick. Porteous Patrick. Thanking the super chatters. What a man. Look at this. Daewoo. Craigular, that wild man. He's a 50 spot. Oh, here's a 50 spot from one of your sponsors. I love it. Your super chats are your sponsors. You know what, Daewoo? You are absolutely right, brother. This is the thing that's crazy. I was going off on a rant a few minutes ago, but I got sidetracked, which never happens. Right? Anyway, you're right, Daewoo. It's like it's a community-driven channel. I go crazy, you guys help out. Daewoo, you're a heck of a man. Michael and Julie, good to see you. Julie Gentry. Julie, thank you, Craigular. Julie, how are you today? How's the family? Any news? Wow. Hey, listen, friends. Junebug. Hello, Bucking family. Junebug. Cool. Christine, how are you today? My dear Christine. I feel good today, friends. I'm not joking you. I do. I feel good. See, a lot of the time, not a lot of the time, some of the time, 50-50 probably, my body, my knees, my back, obviously, from the accident, I've got to keep moving. I don't know how else to put it. I have got to keep moving. I'm no good if I just sit still. It's a write-off show. So, lucky for me, right, friends? That's how I see it. Lucky for me. Um, Friends, I wanna mention something very quickly. Oh, um, ride the ball. Yeah, absolutely. Stretching helps. As a matter of fact, Stuart, I started stretching, and that's something I don't do. I'm going to be just very honest with you. Right now, I'm going to come clean. I don't stretch. I've got no. It's crazy, but I've started. You want to see something funky? You want to see something funky? I'll show you something. I couldn't lay on my stomach for years after my accident. I couldn't do it. Finally, I was able to kind of hold myself up, keep my core engaged, and sit like kind of fighting my back couldn't go like, do you know what I'm saying, friends? Does it make sense? It was L5 and the whole lower back that got smashed. So I couldn't, let's see. I couldn't lay on my stomach. But do you want to see something that's crazy? Let me see if you guys can see this. Because I can see myself there right now. Look at, let's see. Yeah, you can. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, so there you go. So I can sit like this. Okay, yeah, you can just see me. Here, I want to show you guys something. There. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, so you know how people, see, right away, friends, I'm not joking you. I'm down a few pounds. I can feel it right now. I'm talking simple chores like going like this in the morning to put on a pair of socks or something. Your balance. This is what I'm talking about. Simple stuff. Getting in and out of the car. You do that ball for 2 weeks, just do it. Do it for a week and a half, 2 weeks. You will know the difference, guaranteed. Guaranteed. The simple tasks in life. Putting on your boots in the morning. Getting in and out of the car. Anyways, check this out. Look at it. See this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's level, right? I can do that. I can actually sit like this for probably about a minute or two. And then my hip goes crazy in my knee and I have to change my sitting. But I can actually do this for a second. It's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Like I won't do it for long. I can't do that. I can't sit like that. My leg wants to blast out. Check this out. Okay, watch. Right? Okay, see? Not bad. Check this out. See this? Right now, over there on my cheek, on my butt cheek, like right there. Pain, instant pain. Look at it. I can't even. That's it. And it's so I want to try and get some of that back. Like, and then it's like this, watch. You know what I mean? So you can imagine what climbing's like, right? It's not good, especially when I get tired. So once again, look. It just does not work. It just does not work. I feel like sitting backward, like. That accident, man, it smashed me like a bug, friends. Like a bug. I used to lay down on my back, or on my when I finally could lay on my stomach. Oh. Anyways, I'm just saying, it's I'm excited because I'm gonna get going again. I'm gonna try and pay my body back. Does that make sense? I'm gonna pay my body back. So Julie Gentry, you know your family's been through a lot, Julie. Friends, we need to send out some positive light around the Gentry family, the whole family. Julie, she was diagnosed, her daughter. Now, Julie, you went through this same thing, didn't you, Julie? You went through cancer and that, did you not? It's crazy. So the Gentry family, you all know them. They've been here forever. Their daughter was diagnosed with, it says, neuroblastoma on Wednesday. She starts chemo, and we are now waiting on more scans and cancer markers to find out her risk level. Okay. So, friends, we need to send love and prayers to the Gentry family. Julie Gentry and her whole family, friends. Let's do that. Let's keep them in our prayers. That's a rough one. Julie, how old is your daughter? Love the prayers to... Yeah, no, let's do it, friends, please. They've been part of this program channel for a long time. They're a lovely family. And there's also something else I want to talk about. There's a friend of mine. This is what's crazy about YouTube. I just think it's amazing. It is amazing. Look at this. Who's this guy? It's C4 says, "You are the real deal, Billy. I appreciate the personal chats we have. Had so much touching squaws around the world." You know what, C4, buddy? I'm the dude you see. I'm the same dude you see on here. Exactly the same guy. I talked to 3 or 4 people this morning that reached out to me in an email. They might even be on the live chat. I talked to many, many people. C4, Ranch Works, brother, you're a supporter of this channel, and you're a friend, man. It's that simple. I come from a small town. I don't think I'm nothing other than what I am. I'm just a guy who likes to work, look after his family, and lift people up, and help people see that everything's the way it's supposed to be. It just is, or it wouldn't be this way. I'm sorry if I get worked up about this, but to me, it's not that hard. But again, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe just life experience or something just put me in this place of acceptance. I mean, friends, I got people telling me, oh yeah, everything happens for a reason. Absolutely. Of course it does. Yeah, it does. And then they get a flat tire or something happens and they freak right out. They go off the deep end. And it's like, didn't you just say 2 seconds ago you believe that everything happens for a reason? Well, is this how you react to every situation? There's 2 words I use. You know the ones. I know you do. I don't have to tell you. Someone will let you know in here. I got 2 words. I use them all the time. Who knows what they are? C4, I love you, brother. Crispy Freeman, pay it forward to Julie for me, will you, buddy? Done deal. Good country. Look at Good Country. I am in to help with shipping on a t-shirt. Love wins, friends. Oh, nice. Nice. Good Country living. Well, why don't we give, friends, why don't we put a little package together for the Gentry family so they can wear the Bucking Army shirts and when they're in the treatments and stuff? What do you guys say we do that? Julie, give us all your sizes. There's Nick Gentry right there. Bucking, she's 14 months and Julie is still dealing with her own cancer. Okay, there's Nick Gentry right there. He's a freaking moderator, friends. Right there. Nick, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to get me together your size, all the rest of the girls' sizes, River, Julie, everybody. I know we can't do much for the baby. We'll figure something out. Let's get some shirts sent out to you guys, okay? Can we do that, Christine? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Crack and pull. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Bucket, I saw you commented on Michael Todd's arm wrestling video. Was pumped to see that. How long have you been an arm wrestling fan? Well, I wouldn't say I'm an arm wrestling fan, but I'm more of a character fan. Do you know what I mean by that, buddy? Cody? Yes, I like arm wrestling because it's a mano a mano. I do like those kinds of sports, like MMA and stuff, because it's just one human body and mind and spirit again. And I've always liked that. And I'm not a violent person. I'm the furthest thing from a violent person, actually. Just don't get on my nerves. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Anyways, I love Devin Larratt. I wasn't particularly a fan of Michael the Monster Todd until I saw the way he respected Devin when he won the match, brother. Do you know what I'm saying, Cody? Like I was impressed with the way Michael handled that. He's got a fan in me now. I like the guy now. He's just another man. So, but I love Devin Larratt. So yeah, I support those guys. I talked to Devin this morning, actually. What is going on here? Hey, someone was in and bought something at the store. Who was that? Jay Daniels. Hey, Jay, listen. Jay, thank you. Please don't send me money for the Gentry family. I'm not doing any. We're not doing because no, don't. That doesn't. Jay, thank you, but that isn't what this is. We don't have a GoFundMe or anything like that. I don't know if they have anything set up, but I'm not collecting money for anybody. Let's put it that way. I'm not doing that. So, but Jay, we'll make sure that they get your 25 you sent, and there was another $10. But please don't send money for me for the Gentrys. I don't know if they have anything set up or not. So, yeah, but thank you, Jay. I'll make sure they get that. And there was one other one too I saw, and we'll send that to them. Casterman, thank you very much. How about sending her a shirt on the Casterman? Sending who a shirt? Casterman. We're going to send their whole family some shirts. Casterman, thank you for your support. Awesome, buddy. Casterman, thank you very much for your support. Ad with JB, just subscribed. You're a colorful soul. Hey, Ad with JB, welcome to the channel, friend. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Corey Scheller. Was there a few? Okay, well we'll look at that. We do, but please don't send money through for us through Buckin. Yeah, no, don't do that, friends, because it doesn't work out, because PayPal takes a little bit and then I have to, it's income for me. It doesn't work. So, but what we'll do is we'll go through. I didn't see if there was a few for the Gentrys. We'll make sure we take that and get that to them. And thank you all so much. But I think they may have something set up. Nick, do you not? Yeah, he says he does. We do. Okay, good. Good. John Nunn. For the Forge. Oh, cool. Thank you, John. That's exciting. We picked up a massive, I don't even know what he called it the other day. He took a picture of it and showed it to me. Okay, so let's find out this right now. Nick, do you have you got something set up, Nick? Could you want to let me know what it is so I can let the folks know? How do they help you out? Julie has posted the link. Guys, look for Julie Gentry. Okay, Julie Gentry has posted her link. Okay, good. They've been friends of this community forever, ever and ever. There's also something else, friends, that I wanna share about. There's so many good things in the world going on. Doug Wheeler, you're a good man. Thank you, buddy. Is this a hoodie for Julie's daughter? Oh, wonderful. Corey Scheller, thank you, buddy. No, that's good. That's good because we're going to send them a package. Christine, we're going to send the Gentry family a big package of bucking stuff. We just need some sizes from the Gentrys, and we'll do that. Corey Scheller, you're always a good man, and you're a huge support here. Thank you, brother. So let's take a look here at something. Daewoo, yeah, we got, okay, Casterman, thank you, Casterman. Oh, here we go, Good Country Living, that's correct. Jay Daniels for the Gentrys. Okay, Jay, thank you again. We'll make sure they get that. Logan White, sneak this in. Logan, you sneaky bugger. And then we got Doug Wheeler. Okay, we're caught up. Thank you, friends. Oh, no, we're not caught up. Oh, my goodness. Just got in from washing the car. What's up, everybody? Gainsies. Gainsies, love you, brother. Thank you, pal. Johnny Holmgren, for a fund that Bucking can give towards cancer research. Something from the Army of Kindness. Wow. John Holmgren, you wild son of a gun. Mr. Holmgren, what a giving man you are. This is crazy. Chris Limitless. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, buddy. I see you're hanging some axes. Good, man. Good for you. Friends, I'm having a hard time keeping up with these. It's just crazy. Matthew, good to see you. Matthew Workshop. Aldo 2M. Hello, Bucking in the future. Will you try to use some Alpina or Castrol chainsaws? I have some of those. They cut really good. Greetings from Italy. I don't have any Alpina. But if I had one, I would run it. Of course I would. We'll see what happens. Hey, listen, from Italy. Good to see you here, brother. I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of YouTube. Bucking, what kind of Watka do you use for your axe handles? I don't think it matters. I use a mix of natural and dark walnut. That's what I use. Shaklank in the bank. Chris Limitless. Jirus. Oh, would like to have a spirit fire with Nick Pixel sometime this summer because I'm in Pittsburgh. Cool. Very cool. Zachary Hoover. Hey, Bucking, just subscribed, but have been watching your videos for months now. Thanks for your knowledge. Much appreciated. My kids sit down and watch also. They love you, brother. My two, you'll call you Uncle Buck. Nice. Julie Gentry says, thank you, Michael and Julie. Yes, it has been an uproot and can move closer to the hospital. Unfortunately, our older daughter can't be with us. Okay, let's plug this in because it just told me it's going to run out of batteries, and we don't really want that today, friends. Do we? And I better plug this one in too. Have I got two? Yeah, I do. Hang on, friends. I got to get stuff plugged in or we're going to lose you. And we don't want that. We do not want that. Because it's fun here. And I'm having fun. And I feel good today. Nick Pixel. Nick, good to see you. Alex. Much love from the backside from Canada. Roland Da Beats 808. Good to see you. Dennis Robanetta. Do you still have the shabango? Indeed I do, brother. Indeed I do. Do you remember what happened to that axe? We lost it. Remember? The excavator buried it in the dirt. Do you remember that? That was crazy. And then we got it back. We got it back. And then I lost it again. I've got it. Let me see if I can find it. It's got to be here. I know I've got it. What's that? It's back here somewhere. It might even be hanging up. Shabango, where are you? What's that? Ah! Shabango! This is a good axe. Remember it got run over? Do you remember this, friends? I was falling down on the waterfront there in the salt chuck, and it got ran over, and I was so heartbroken. I thought, because this was a gift, and she found it. You know what they did? They went and got a metal detector, friends. Yeah, they went and got a metal detector, and they found it. Yeah, Shabango, that's right. It's a nice axe. I should probably bring it out again. You want to see another nice axe? Oh, dear me. So, friends, do you know what this is? Here, let's get this straight here. For crying out freaking loud, Buckin. Get your head on straight. What? Who's that? Oh my goodness gracious. Come on! Bruce and Robin Manley, nothing to say. Friends, you know who the Manleys are, right? They're the heavy hitters. These people, we're going over to see them soon, friends, on Salt Spring Island, right? We went once. Remember they gave us that nice little present that was tucked away in that shop? I split a little wood for them. We hung out for a day, remember? We're going to go back there. Hey, I got information. We're going to the copper mine on... oh, by the way, friends, this week, thank goodness I've got some footage backed up. We're going back to Wildwood. Me and my wife and the kids, probably mostly me and my wife. Tuesday, Wednesday, the kids are probably going to stay home. So me and the wife are going to play around. We're going to go back down to Wildwood and hang around on the lake again for a little bit. Yes, we are. I'm excited. Robin and Bruce, thank you so much. Wow. Just, what, that's a crazy amount of dough. Gosh. Good afternoon, everyone. Flying Ryan, 1986. Good to see you, Flying Ryan. Joe Albright, Shabango is worried he might be carried outside and shaklanked. So anyway, this axe, friends, okay? Do you know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? This is this used to be this. But not that one. That's hickory. This is white oak, and it is an amazing tool. It's a Collins Legitimus. Check this out, friends. Look at this. Glad to see Shimbango again. Glad someone remembered it. Love you all. Climb 44. Climb 44, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the super chats, everyone. Thank you all so much. There's a couple things we say every Sunday, and it's how amazing the support is in this community. That's one thing that we always talk about here. It's normally the same people, and it just random people come in and super chat. It's really the only outside support the channel gets. As you all know, we don't do sponsored videos. I don't have deals with other companies. So, and we have our messengers of kindness, who are the people that support the channel monthly through buckandbillyray.com, and it's the donate button. And they do a reoccurring payment monthly, and it's just an amazing help to this channel. It allows me to do stuff that probably I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. So you need to know that our hearts are full with gratitude from all you people that help this channel out. It's a community-driven channel. Like Daewoo said, you're my sponsors. I actually like that. That's a good one, Daewoo. Anyway, enough of that. But I'm learning how to talk about that stuff better, friends. It used to be really hard for me to talk about stuff like that. Even though every other YouTuber that gets somewheres on YouTube, they talk about it like it's nothing. I don't know why. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know why. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. Right, Christine? I guess I just a worker dude. One of those worker dude guys. Stephen Gwen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don Clayton. You see, look, as soon as I started, look at what he does here. Oh, oh, Don. What an amazing guy Don is. And you can't say nothing to him. Shabango. He's just Don. Don. Normally he doesn't say anything. He just super chats. Look at what he said here. Shabango. Maybe I better put Shabango to work, eh, Don? This week, maybe? Let's do it. It's actually a nice axe. It's a Snow and Lely. It is, friends. It's a nice axe. Snow and Lely, Bangor, Maine. It is. It's a beauty. Whoa, there's Dean and Andrew Scott with sawbucks. Both Dean McGarry and Andrew Scott just sent sawbucks. Hey, Buck, and hope you're doing well. Hope everyone has a great week. For your ongoing fight against power saw abuse. Hey, that's no joke. That's no joke at all, Andrew Scott. Seriously, friends. Have you seen guys do that? Have you seen any of that abuse happening on the internet? It's awful. It's awful. I cringe every time I say just, oh. You know, Hogan, a couple of guys did that to my saws one time when I was at work. I was in the tree and I had a groundman, and I don't know, he had some power saw experience, but you know what he did? He freaking, after he bucked a couple of, he freaking grabbed the power saw and he went ram, and he rammed the dogs into the log. You know how I just put it on edge and I go whoop, and I just blurp just so it sticks in the bark, you know? Friends, I'm telling you right now, if you ever knew anything about power saws or what the dogs are attached to, you're gonna blow your crankcases out. I'll bet you guys that do that, they've got puddles of oil underneath their power saws. That all belongs whole. It's bad news. It's bad news. I remember one time, I told this story a little while ago. I saw a guy knocking his undercut out with his dogs. you know, just ramming his dogs into his undercut and trying to rip it out. I just did it a little bit one day. Bear Claw looked at me. He gave me the look. I looked back at him and I said, I'll never do that again. On the way down the hill, he explained to me what happens. He's a mechanic, right? Bear Claw knows what happens. He said, stop doing that right now. Stop doing it. I never did it again. If I ever use my dogs, it's ever so slightly, I just put them in there. I don't ram. I never ram. I might just hook in a little bit and give a squeak to check something. Other than that, friends, if you see that and think you're being Mr. Cool by throwing your dogs into the stumps and ramming stuff, stop doing it. You're going to blow your saws. It's abuse. It's power saw abuse. Andrew Scott, did I make any sense? It's so beautiful there in America. I'm in Canada, and it is beautiful in America and Canada. North America is beautiful. It's a beautiful place to live. But I am a Canadian. Crack the case. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. I see a guy do it. I literally, friends, I just go, oh. Hogan did it one time up in the tree, and I yelled at him, hey, not my saws. Don't do that to my saws. It ended up going into the shop. Do you guys remember that? It was the 346. Something happened with the throttle. Don't do that. It's not cool. It's actually complete the opposite. It's actually, you're making yourself kind of look like you're green if you do that. That's my thoughts. I have an opinion. I'm allowed to say it. It all depends on who broke in or if you ever worked with an old veteran or something like that, or a mechanic power saw guy like Bear Claw. He taught me how to finesse. He taught me finesse. That old guy up on the wall there, he taught me finesse and a bunch of other stuff. Wow. I think we're caught up, friends. Pretty cool. 350 people. Why don't we do a little of this? All over the place today. It's funny with any instruments. I don't know if any of you are hacks like I am, but when you, especially with drums, you either got to be in it. Like it all depends on your mood. I think how you're gonna play. Sometimes when I finish fall and come home after tree work, I'm in a nice relaxed mood. I just get on there and I just, oh yeah, I find the groove. Today I'm kind of, you can tell my groove is not there. I'm not with it today. It's all over the place, really. So what is happening? Why are we getting? Did you guys notice that it's freezing a little bit? Yeah, I got good energy today. I feel good today. I got some good footage coming up, friends. What do you think of that logging job? Wasn't that nice? That job turned in. It was actually a tree job, friends. We were getting all those root rot trees off the barn. It turned into a. I'll find out what he does there. I'll find out how many loads he gets off of that one. That was cool. Nick Gentry says I missed some super chats. Oh, they. I'll bet you it's people sneaking them in when I'm not looking. There's some. Oh, look at this. Oh, guaranteed that's what that is. Still nothing. Ah, Manly's. Look at Robin and Bruce. Still nothing to say. Throws me $100. Robin, thank you so much. My goodness gracious. I can't believe this. Look at this. Who's this now? Oh my. Oh, it's Casterman. A couple of coffees this week. Casterman, that's enough out of you. You crazy guy, you. Casterman, thank you, buddy. Oh, it's Joe Ranis. Joe. Buckin, in an act of being kind and paying it forward, I shipped a free Homelight XL12 power saw to a fan in Scotland. He was in search of double bit heads as they are hard to find, so I upped it and sent a saw instead. Right on, Joe. Good man. Didn't that feel good, buddy? Yeah. Good for you, bud. Good for you. Hey, who did we send a saw to the other day? Didn't we just send a saw the other day? Who was that to? Friends, Christine, who did I send that saw to? Joe, good man. Good for you. Who did we? Matt Man. Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Dan Kerfman threw a bigger bar on his saw. Friends, do you know, does anybody know why short bars are way more dangerous than long bars? I mean, it is fairly obvious if you figure it, if you think about it, it is actually quite obvious. Short bars are way more dangerous than long bars. They just are. It's a fact. So, yeah, I can't even use the guys. Hey, look at this. Tap, snap, Orna. Sends a sawbuck. Woo! Gives me a sticker that goes, woo! Yahoo! Woo! Tap, snap. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. Thank you. And Jarrett754 says, Happy Memorial Day, Buckin. I'm glad I have time to bask in the peace and love y'all provide. Best wishes, my friend, Jarrett. Jarrett, thank you. Frankie Nelson. Hello, Buckin. Frankie from Germany. I love it. Wow, we got the folks in here now. Shane. Can I put a 20 in? You can do whatever you want, Shane. Just remember that. You can do whatever you want. Give it a try. Then you'll know. Then you'll have some knowledge and experience, and you can tell the rest of us if it works. That's what experience is and knowledge is. So I think Corey Turner sends a sawbuck. Same with Dragon's Peck. Hey, Buckin, I finally got my first 28-inch bar and put. By the way, today is my birthday. I'm 31. Dragon's Peck is 31. Happy birthday to you, buddy. Owen Hill, I'm here and finally made it today, Owen Hill. Thank you, Corey. Squeeze it easy. Good to see you, Squeeze it easy. Edward, I got a 42-inch saw. 42-inch saw? A 42-inch saw. What does that mean? With a skip chain. Oh, you mean a bar, buddy. A bar, you mean. You got a bar, not a saw. Okay, I understand. I see. Thanks, Dragon. You're a wild man. Jay Daniels. Dragons. Yes, Jay. Jay, are you at home? Mr. Jay Daniels, are you at home? Love you, Buckin. The Brodies are always watching. You're the best. Thanks, Sandy. Good to see you, Brodies. Always nice to see you here. Pilk Polk. Yeah, give her a go, Shane. Brent, Auction, Indiana. Brent, thanks to Super Chatters. Brent, thank you, buddy. And yes, thank to the Super Chatters. Thank you, moderators. The moderators are amazing. The moderators on this channel are top notch. No, the hard hat hasn't come yet, buddy. No hard hat yet. Oh, there's Cole Taylor. Thank you, Cole. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Yeah, Chris Hill, I have had that experience, actually. I have. Yes, indeed, I have. John Nunn. Thanks for helping me build my first axe, big dog. It came out perfectly. John, good job. It's not that hard. I would rather teach people how to build their own axes than sell them. But some people, they don't want to. They're not interested in it. And I get it. I understand it. I totally get it. So, friends, I want to talk about something that I had a friend reach out to me, okay? And he actually wanted to see if I just, anyways, long and the short, he's been a big part of this channel for a few years now. We all know him as Tangled Tackle. I don't know if he's in here right now. Tangled Tackle, are you in right now? Are you here, buddy? Speak up if you are. Hey, Billy, I have a question. I've been climbing trees for a little while, but I'm kind of slow on trimming. Any tips? I get wore out so quickly. Thanks. Huh. Are you afraid of heights, Austin? Where's your energy going? Like, how are you losing the energy? Are you tied in, or I'm trying to understand the question. It says I've been climbing trees for a little while, but I kind of slow on trimming. Any tips? Well, do you know what it all depends on what kind of trimming you're doing. Don't just start cutting with abandon. What, like every tree's different? Are you a trimmer in a bucket or something, or what? Can you explain, Austin, a little more maybe? Maybe do some cardiovascular training. Hefferner. Hi from Ireland. Sierran from Ireland. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you here. Cool. I wonder if my buddy Tangled Tackle's in here. I don't think he is. I don't see him. Okay. So, anyway, friends, go over to Tangled Tackle Fishing. His name's Chris, I believe. He's a good guy. What he's doing, friends, is there's a young girl who had it's the content's a bit rough. There's he put a video out on his channel, and there's a viewer discretion on the content. But if you're interested in something like that, I can't speak too much on it. But he's a good guy, and he's part of this community, and he's doing a good thing. That's all I know. He's trying to raise some money for this young lady's education. That she had something quite traumatic happen. She lost her dad, and there's more to the story. If you're interested in it, go over to Tangled Tackle. You'll see him. He's got about 6,000 subscribers. So if you're into that, it'd be good if you went over and checked it out. He's a good guy. Yeah, he did take the monster down, didn't he? Devin was unstoppable that night. You could tell. You could just tell. I'm so happy for that man. He's an ambassador of the sport. You know, he really is. He's got a spirit like crazy. I love him. I love him. Tangled Tackle. Yeah, Tangled Tackle Fishing. See what comes up on that, friends? Jared, can you check that? What comes up when you do that? Tangled Tackle Fishing Charters, I believe. Tell me what comes up. It should. He's got about 6,000 subscribers, so that'll tell you who he is. It's a picture of a man holding a large fish, blue lens glasses, 6. There you go. Is that the guy? It should be. Yeah, should be. Tangled Tackle. Corey Harris. Keep sending it. Thanks for the knowledge. Cody Harris sends a sawbuck. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Wow. You people are too kind. I tell you. Doug DeBerry. William DeBerry. Doug Wheeler. Yeah, it's Tangled Tackle. That's all I know. Tangled Tackle. And then there's something else. And then it's called, her name is Megan. The video's called Megan's Army. That's the name of the video. Megan's Army. And he's trying to create some funds for her education. Hey, it's a good guy. He's a good thing he's doing. I'm not in on it with him, but he asked for a shout out on it, and I think that's a noble thing. So we just have to be careful what we get into, as you guys know. So you can't be all over the place. We've got our things. We help out, friends. I wish I had a video to show you. The Covenant House and Samaritan House have broken ground in Nanaimo on a 52-unit complex for the people without homes and stuff, and women shelters and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just love being part of that stuff. Anyway, whoa, Ontario Outdoors slapping down a sawbuck. Love the positive energy here. You are all amazing. Thanks for cheering people up, Buckin. You know what, buddy? I think it's one of my things, bud. I've been doing it my whole life, and I think it's just what I'm supposed to do, buddy. You know what I mean? I don't need nothing. Just a little love. You know what I mean? Got to have some love, a little bit of food to keep rolling, and I just yeah, I like to see people do good. I like to see people pop their heads up out of the dirt. You know what I mean? I mean, we all create our own, you know what I mean, friends? We do. Come on, let's be honest. We all create our own stuff. We all got our own hill of rocks. But you got to stop the madness sooner or later. You got to stop digging sooner or later. Because it starts, if you don't stop digging, it starts rolling back on top of you. And it buries you. Right? Albert, love you too, buddy. I will be kind. It's the buck and love. Yeah. 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 Jeremy, can I post something that you may? I feel like I'm buried. Yeah, that happens, Jeremy. That happens a lot on these live feeds. Yeah, Jeremy, go ahead. What did you have there? Jeremy, I'm looking. Oh, there you go, Buckin. I love you, man. Sent you an axe. Sent you some axe heads and the spade tool, and I wonder, can you show them? The spade pick tool might be of interest to some folks and could be useful on a long handle. There's that little, Jeremy sent that to us, friends. That's what he's talking about. I got a couple of these, actually. They're kind of handy. It's kind of a neat tool. That's the one there that Jeremy sent. He wanted us to show you. Pretty cool. Thanks for that, Jeremy. I got another one here somewheres. I don't know where it's at. I forget. Over there somewhere. Anyway. Wow. Man, them comments fly by. Oh, there's Mike Montrose. Oh, look at that. Buckin Army. Love you, Buckin. Sunday, fun day. Hey, Mike Montrose, it's good to see you here. Yeah, Sunday's kind of a, it's kind of a tradition. It may change, friends, because Sundays, it's just I find people are home on Sunday. It's something that you can get into on the afternoon. I don't know. It seems to work out good for us. We'll probably change it at some point. When you get to building axes, will you be able to just buy the axe head? I'm not sure. I don't know any other axe company that does that. I don't. But I don't know. I'm not sure, Matt. To be honest with you, I don't know. I honestly don't know. The press isn't even built yet. So we're still gathering pieces for the press. So I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know. Man, it's are you in need for some more bubble wrap? Bruce and Robin love the bubble wrap dance. You should put that on your speed dial. Yeah. Usually I get it in packages, but there's been nothing. Have you ever cut timber in Holberg? No, I have not. I need an axe bad. My foreman doesn't teach me really anything at all. That's how I found Billy. I go off myself. Austin Hicks. Okay? Well, Austin, if you're getting pooped, you might be working too hard and your technique might need a tweak. I don't know. If you had some videos that you could share with people, maybe somebody could give you some feedback. I'm not much of a feedback guy on people's technique unless they ask me. And even then, it's difficult. Just keep rolling, buddy. It's something that you get better with over time. Fucking, have you swung that little plum I sent? No, I haven't, Johnny. No, I haven't yet. That's that little boy's axe plum, right? Johnny, is that the one you're talking about? I haven't hung it yet, I don't think. No, I think it's right here. That was that boy's axe, wasn't it, John? Just watched the Tangled Tackle video. Megan's Army. Wow, very powerful. Yeah, I mean, it's he's trying to do a good thing there. That's pretty interesting story, eh, Corey? You know? Yeah, what happens, Dark Magic and Austin, what happens to people like that is oh, that one, Johnny. Of course I've swung it. Yeah. No, I thought you were talking about a head. I got it behind me here. Yes, I've swung it. It's nice. You know me, Johnny. I'm in the big axes mainly, but yeah, I've swung it out in the pile. It swings nice. Swings real nice, John. Thank you again. Clayton Sheen. Bucking. Spent the day felling in Nova Scotia. Always wanted to drop big timber like the West Coast, but nothing that size out here. Clayton Sheen, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you for the support. So listen, friends, I want to talk about something. Lyle Davis, I love you. Thank you for your support. Listen, this happened to me, okay? And I'm talking to Austin and anybody who works for a tree service or anybody who's afraid to show you something. I worked for a guy like that. And I was very honest with him. I said, I'm going to be out on my own at some point. I'm going to do this. I literally, friends, this is straight goods. I've talked about this before. The reason he doesn't show you anything is because he doesn't want you to compete with him and go out on your own. I can pretty much guarantee that. Or he's not around enough and he's too busy because money's too important, or that's what happens when you hire other people to do work for you. I've been there. I hated it. I didn't do it for that long. I hated it. So, I had one really good guy, the skinny kid. He was good. I was falling, doing different things. But anyways, when I was green and I was learning, this guy, I would say, hey, what did you do there? What was that? And he goes, never mind. Never mind. You don't need to know this. Just seriously, friends, I'm telling you the straight goods. He did not want to show me because he knew that I was going to go out on my own and then become competition to him. You listen to me and you listen good, Austin. You learn as much as you can, and if you're feeling like you're not learning anything, and as soon as you become unhappy at your job, you better ask yourself why. Because nothing's a waste of time. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking right to you right now. I'm not worried about comments. This is very important. There's no waste of time anywheres. Every job you learn something from, it's a stepping stone to the next job. It teaches you something that you can take to the next place. And then the next place teaches you something. And then all of a sudden, you're stirring your own pot, your big cauldron. You take everything you've learned from everybody and you throw your own spices at it. And you go to town, brother. And you share your knowledge. Listen, people aren't going to hire you because of your, whatever. They're going to hire you because of you. They want to support you. You're going to be good at what you do. It's not going to be price all the time. Sometimes it will be price. People are going to hire you because of you, brother. So when it's time, you get out on your own. That's what I'm telling you. Invest in yourself, young man. If nobody's teaching you nothing, then you're not going to learn nothing. You're going to learn that you're not learning nothing, and then you're going to go. That's how we advance as human beings. I don't like it here. I don't like the way I'm being treated. I don't like the way it's going here. I'll see you later. Thanks for the work. I appreciate it. Always leave on good terms. Get yourself a pickup truck, some climbing gear and saws, and start shaking people's hands and doing stuff for people. And service them right till the day is end. Your service is what will keep you working. Hard work. Service. Communication. Nobody could keep up with my service. Nobody could do it. It was kind of a laughing joke. Do you know, friends, I'm actually something I'm real proud of? I got nominated for the Sterling Award in my city. I didn't even know about it. It's a Sterling Award, and it's for customer service. I was proud as heck. I was nominated. Because I love people, for one thing. So when I go to their property, I'm not just like, oh yeah, that's $1,000. I gotta go. Here's my card. Catch you later. Give us a call. We give you a hand. See you later. You know what I mean? So what happens if Austin goes in there and Austin's like, holy cow, this is a nice property. How long you lived here? This is beautiful. Wow. I'd be honored to work on this property. Let me tell you that right now. This is beautiful. We can handle that job for $750. That's no problem at all. We got all the rigging for it. We got our insurance. That's no trouble up there at all. I'd be honored to take care of that sucker. Antonio. Yes. BuckandBillyRay.com. The information you're sharing is invaluable. Maka, I love you, buddy. There's my website right there, BuckandBillyRay.com. Listen, friends. Hey, listen. All I got. You want to know the truth? You want to hear the story? What happened to me? Do you want to hear it? I'll tell you right now. I'll freaking tell it to you. I'm crazy. You know that. I was working for a big conglomerate. I'm going to tell it. I don't care. I'm telling it right now. I'm going for it. I was working for a huge conglomerate tree service. Huge. Massive. And I wasn't liking it. I was for the first little bit because I was just happy to be cutting. I was slashing on the power lines for the transmission crew, right? Okay? And in the yard one morning, at the yard, I was working for, like I say, the utility, the hydro lines. I was working for that crew, right? $15 an hour. $15 an hour running saw. I was loving it. I was happy. It was good enough. It was September. We were going into winter. I had a kid to feed at the house. I took it. Well, one morning we pull into the yard getting ready to go to work. The residential manager comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, you climb, don't you?" I said, "You're darn tootin' I climb. I climb anything. I'll climb it right now for you. Where are we going?" I was joking with him. I knew him since he was a little kid. I says, "Yeah." He goes, "How about a $2.50 raise? Start climbing tomorrow in residential." I said, "Done. I'll go talk to my boss here." I says, so I left. No, that's straight goods, friends. I was a high roller. I went from $15 an hour to $17.50 overnight and started running bucket trucks and climbing in residential tree service. I loved it. I didn't last long. I didn't like the way he treated people. I didn't like the way he treated me, and I quit. It got slow. Actually, it got slow. The tree work slowed down. He said, "Buckin, we got to lay you off for a couple weeks or something." I said, "Lay me off? I can't get laid off." I says, my mortgage doesn't lay off. Don't lay me off. I got to work, man. So I says, "You know what? I'll tell you what. Can you get my, whatever, just, I can't be laid off. I got to go." So I went and bought a truck. This was crazy, friends. Listen to this. This is crazy. I bought a truck off of the guy who I actually worked in the utility division of that same company. So my old boss sold me the truck, same colors as his business. 2 weeks later, I was driving a 1972 Ford 3-ton dump truck, bucking Billy Ray's tree service, right on the side of it. There's pictures on the internet on my channel. I was flying, friends. Flying. Yeah. I never ever looked back. I never. It was over. It was over. It was fun. So I seen him. 2 weeks later. He was mad. He was very mad. He said, "Bucking Billy Ray's tree service, that's supposed to be a firewood truck." I said, "It is. And tree service." He hated it. He hated it. David Willard, it's all in amongst my, it's in the pictures. I think it'll be on, I'll figure it out. I'll put up in the whatchamacallit there. The community section. I'll try and put a picture up there for you. Yeah. Just picked up a old 85 3/4-ton diesel, my new wood hauler. Solid old truck, no rust. Jonesy, good truck. That's a good truck. Is it a Ford? Oh, yeah, it is. Good. It's a Ford. They're tough. Yeah. 85. Oh, good. So is that a diesel? So what is that? That's not the 7.3, is it? No, it can't be a 7.3. Shapeshifter. How are you, buddy? I just saw your name. Oh, hello. Good day to you all. I hope you are doing good things for yourself and others. Shapeshifter's a good man. I'm missing super chats. I know I am. Jonesy. Who's this fella here? Let's get oh, it's Tangled. Thanks for the help, buddy. Got on her late. Okay, yeah, Tangled. I gave you a great big shout out for that video. You'll probably notice some change over there. I hope it helps, buddy. I truly do. You're doing a good thing. There's Tangled Tackle right there, friends. I hope it helps, Tangled. Sawdust Tales with Buckin, Lyle Davis. Yeah, I'll tell you, that was some fun, boy. We had some good times. Buckin, do you have any brush hooks? Yeah, I do. I do, Connor. Yeah, I have brush hooks. Hi, August. Oh, August, Mr. August Hunnicky. Hi, August. Good to see you, buddy. I remember when August Hunnicky reached out to me on YouTube. He was a guru. August Hunnicky was the big YouTube video guy. Right, friends? He's been here a long time, old August Hunnicky. Oh, yeah. I was like, August Hunnicky's phoning me? He's famous. Good man, Edward. Edward, keep it up, buddy. Good for you, Mr. Edward Akin. Keep it up. People that get angry with others trying to exceed in life. Yeah, the human being is an interesting creature. We are in self-preservation most times. So, to be honest, if you want to know my little thoughts on it, just one man's opinion, and it just doesn't really mean anything. And I know that. That's why I'm kind of invincible. You can't hurt my feelings. You can't. You can try. Oh, I love it. I always laugh when I talk like that because it is quite funny. Anyways, there's two human emotions and only two human emotions. That's it. There's two. Two. One here, one here. Do you remember factor trees, friends? Do you remember in school when you did math, the factor tree? Remember how does anybody remember that? What a factor tree is? What it looks like? So it's fear and love, right? That's it. There's only two. And everything derives from either one of those. Right? Dishonesty. Right? Anger. You're not just angry. Angry is secondary. It comes from somewhere. Uh-huh. So, I like things nice and simple. I like things super simple. Yeah, Benny probably did. The math probably did change. You're right. Jasper, do you listen to John Denver? No, I don't. No, but I would. I would. Mike Ferguson, Brother Billy, love your attitude and your drumming. I know how hard you work, but you keep your spirit clean. Thank you, Michael. I do. Yes, I do. And I feel good about it. I feel real good about it. And I can hold my head up and I feel good. I feel real good, actually. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. And that's what I mean about the human being. We're always creating. We're always, I don't know how, I'm not good with words, but I see us as creators. The human is creating. Everything's energy. So whatever your intent is and whatever you're doing, if you're being dishonest or stealing and lying and cheating, or even thinking those thoughts, excuse me, you know what I mean? you're kind of you're creating that. That's what you're creating for yourself. So I just think we're always making a preview to what's to come. You see what I mean? We're always creating for the next thing to come. I hope that makes some kind of sense. I'm terrible at explaining things. I'm terrible at it. Karma, for lack of a better word. Karma in a big general sense. We're always creating, steady. It's good to see everybody here today, actually. I just want to turn that down a little bit and kick back here. There we go. Hey, Buckin, how is Hogan's business? He's doing good. Hogan's doing really good. Slovakia. I love Slovakia. You taught me so much. How did you get so wise? Oh, Jasper, I don't know about wise. I'm a work in progress, my friend. I'm far from where I want to be, but I feel pretty good. I do. I feel pretty good in it, and it all has stemmed from giving and dropping the fear that I'm not going to have enough. You know what I mean? Like the fear of the unknown, really. Like why am I afraid? What am I afraid of? I've made it thus far, so why should it change? Like, I simplified things in my mind. I've made it this far, so why would it change? There doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It makes no sense. So I slowly just started to adapt this way of thinking and feeling that I will never go without because I never have. You know, I've always ate. I've always had something to eat. So I started to give and realize that I don't need all this stuff that I'm thinking maybe. This is years ago, friends. I'm talking years ago, right? Not yesterday, years ago. So I started to give and I started to do stuff for free. And I started to work for free for people when I could. I couldn't do it a lot back then because I had 3 little birds in the nest at home. Like, ah, ah, ah. And I was steadily dropping food in them, coming home and dropping food in their mouths. I was feeding a family. So I'll never forget the day, and I have talked about, what the heck is that? What? Come on. Mrs. Tin Man, keep the chain going. Oh, Mrs. Tin Man. Friends, that's Mrs. Tin Man who threw that $200 super chat down, and she says, keep the chain going. She understands. I said it last week, friends. The stuff that comes in when money comes in or love comes in, keep it moving. Get it going out. Move it out. Move it out. Move it out. Right? She understands. Hey, Mrs. Tin Man, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. What a sweetheart. Indiana Doug does a sawbuck and says, happy Memorial Day. Let's take a moment to remember the meaning. Be kind. Thanks, Indiana Doug. Excuse me a sec. Hooey. So yeah, I figured out years ago that do you know when it was? You know this. You know when it was, right, friends? Do you remember when it happened? When I got that green truck? So get this. Get this. Seriously, this is funny. I gotta tell the story. Is it okay to tell the story? Can I tell the story? You remember that big green truck I told you about? The big Ford, the big old 72 Ford stick shift 361 industrial propane, gutless, but it got me going. I was high rolling. Bucking Billy Ray's tree service on the side, cutting trees, showing up to parties everywhere I could, friends, because I was drifting everywhere I went. I would come home from climbing trees, I'd get on my chopper, and I would just drift down the highways, who of course are my friends. Now, friends, so me and Dave Dudley, we finished a job. I'm in Big Green. We called her Big Green. I've told this story, but I'm going to tell it again real short. And I believe this is the day that my life changed. I'm telling you the straight goods. There's no sense in lying about it or making up a story. This is, in retrospect, this is what happened. I'll never forget it. We come out of this job, out of this high-fluting neighborhood, down off this ridge, and I'm coming down Big Green. We're fully loaded. I got my chipper box on the, I forget we didn't have a chipper, but maybe we had a chipper at that time. I don't think so. Just a box. We would throw all our branches in and chop them down, okay? So we're driving down. We're ripped to shreds, just, loving life, working. I got Dave Dudley beside me. He was the guy that I saw at a meeting one morning. He said, Buckin, show me the way, man. I'm 19 years old. Show me the way. He says, I drugs and alcohol got me bad. Show me the way. And I took him under my wing. We put him in our basement. And I just went to his I was the best man at his wedding. Friends, this is 20 years ago now. This is 20 years ago. He's doing good. Anyways, we roll down and here's this old lady and she's in a house coat. And she lives in the city, so she's got all her bags of greenery from her lawn and her garden clippings, and they put them out at the end of the driveway, and they have to pay the city to come and take them away, right? Well, I said, Dave, come on, let's jump out and take that lady's garbage bags for her, the greens for her. So we jump out of the truck and we cut the bags and we throw all the greens. It took us 20 minutes, half an hour. There was about 8 or 10 bags. We threw it all in the back of the truck and I wrapped up her bags and I give her bags back like this. This is what I gave her back, just like this. I said, we can't take the plastic, love, sorry. We're going to the organic place. They don't take plastic. So I give her this back and she goes, great, thank you. How much do I owe you? And she starts counting out $20 bills. And I said, not today, my dear. Friends. Oh. Whew. Damn. Oh. I said, not today. It's on Buck and Billy Ray's tree service, and you have a nice day. Don't worry about it. And Dave Dudley jumped in there, and I jumped in, and we drove down the road. And I literally had to look out the window because I was, you know what I mean? So I believe that was the day. I believe that was the day because I drove down the road and it was silent between me and my partner in there for a little bit because I just I couldn't look at him because I was emotional from the feeling that I had from doing that because I knew that I did it for the right reason. You know what I mean? I did it for the right reason. It was to make that woman happy. It was to just give. Just make someone, do something nice for someone. because I had taken lots, friends, in my past. I was always concerned about me, where my next thing was coming from, because I've been poor my whole life, and I just. So that's when I realized that giving was the way, and that was where the recipient program started, friends. Sorry, I get a little emotional when I tell that story because it actually changed my life. It changed my life. Don't be afraid to give, friends. Don't think you what you resist persists. What you fear, you attract. Don't fear it. You will always have. You will always have. Everybody knows all the cliches. Oh, yeah, what you give, you'll have tenfold. Not if you screw it up with the wrong intent, you won't. You can give all you want, but if you're expecting something in return, you've just tossed it out into purgatory. It bounces around not knowing what to do. It's got to be just nothing. Just nothing. Just giving. That's it. Give is the gift of giving. So I always, it wasn't like it was new for me to do something for someone or to give something, but that was new that day. There was something new that day. I can't explain it, but I was weeping. I was weeping. So then what we did is once a month we had the recipient plan, and we had it in the truck, and it was once a month we would cut a tree down, or we would chip some branches for somebody, or cut a tree, or just something, and we would call them the recipient, and they would come out to pay, and we'd be like, not today. And we would drive away in Big Green, and we go driving off down the road, and they would see Buck and Billy Ray on the back of the truck. Yeah. And I was like, I think there was part of me that was probably trying to maybe help my business at some point, but it got feeling so good. And now it's just morphed into like, I don't even care. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm not afraid of nothing no more. I don't. You need something here. I don't care. I don't. As long as I don't starve my family out and me, I don't care. I don't need anything. I don't need anything. What do I need? Some food. That's what I need. Some food. So if you're holding on tight to your stuff, let go. Let go of it. Now, I'm just telling you what has happened to me. Just let go. It's not easy. It's not easy. It especially if you've been holding on for tight for so long. Anyways, I haven't been reading any comments, friends. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to find out, James. I'm going to find out this week coming up how that's going. They're in negotiations right now with somebody on that 6 acres. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's moving. It's moving. That was so fun to be part of that, friends. That was so fun. Yeah. I'll find out this week what's going on there. Gnar, good day bucking. Time to dirt bike for me. Time to go dirt biking. Right on, buddy. Enjoy. Be safe. Those dirt bikes can be pretty scary. Yeah, Scott Miller. Yeah, I'm ready for the Tin Man's 266. I'm excited. I'm really excited, actually. No, I didn't get the Canadian running. No, I haven't. No, I think it needs a coil. It's got no spark, and I don't have any parts for Canadian stuff, so I don't know. I got to get into the points and see if it's the points. I should probably get into that thing. I'm not familiar with them. I'm hoping it's the points, but I haven't got it running yet. Hopefully I can. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for asking, buddy. Missed my chat on the last one. Cheers from Campbell River, Bucking. Been following for 3 months now, loving it, learning lots. Thanks for the love. Eli. Right on, Eli. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the support, Eli. Good for you, buddy. Keep your head up, pal. Keep your freaking head up. Don't watch the curve. Watch the crowns. Right, buddy? Watch the crowns. And get back. You're going to get one. Get back. Thanks, Eli. Yeah, you bet, Roland. He's a good man. He's a good friend of mine. We'll get her, Joe. We'll get her. The timing's got to be right, buddy. You know how that goes. We'll get her. Yeah. Most times, Eli, it does, but not necessarily. But it can, my friend. Yeah, most definitely can. Hey, Buckin, just saying hi. Haven't been on live much. Loving you, loving everything you do and stand up for. Love wins. Thanks, Joe. Hey, buddy, Joe, thank you. So good to see you today, bud. It's nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah, I still got the 500s, yeah. Friends, I ran. Do you guys remember? I don't like new saws. I can't. We're born a certain way, friends. We're born a certain way. We can change defects of character. Absolutely. I've done it myself. If you sincerely want to change, you will change. But I'm telling you something right now. There's certain things that we're all born with that are so deeply ingrained. They're in your DNA. You ain't going to change them. I don't know. And listen, this is why I know this. This is why I know this. And you probably will too. Friends, I grew up raised by my mother, who was a freaking rock and roll star. She was in the music business. My brother and I rode around in those little Datsun and Toyota trucks with her. Okay? I was always in the middle with the knees, getting my knees knocked on the gear shift because Andy was older than me and he always got the bigger piece of everything. Right? That was me. Hang on. Charpera. $20 super chat. Chapera. Chapero. $2.85. Thank you, my friend. Sincerely, thank you. Listen to this. So we drove around lots because we just did. We lived way out in the country, school and everything. So Mom drove us around. Everywhere I went, I don't know what it was. I always saw on the road old pickups. Since I was a little kid, friends, looking out my mom like this, looking out my mom's front of her truck off the dashboard. You know what I mean? A little kid like this, eh? I would see those double headlight GMCs from 1967 to 72. You know that body style? My old Longhorn. I was a Chevy man, friends, before I got logging and got into the Fords. I was a Chevy man. GMC, as a matter of fact, not Chevy, GMC. The big chrome grill with the two headlights, I saw those. I remember seeing those as a little kid thinking, oh yeah, those are nice. I like those. You know what my first truck was? A 1968 GMC when I was 19 years old. I bought it for $300. It was yellow. And it was a 3 in the tree with a 350, and it would lay a patch of freaking rubber for 100 feet down the road. It was my first truck. I had a whole pile of truck. Friends, you cannot change those things. You are born that way. I was born I just like old stuff. I just like old things. I will use old tools my whole life. You see my pruners? Have you seen my freaking pruners I use? I can't explain that stuff. It's not to be cool. It's because it's not that smart, to be quite honest with you. It's in me. It's freaking in me. I think, to be honest with you, friends, this is just what I think. I think I spent time back there. I do. I think I spent time back there. I think I was maybe in a past life or something. I was back there, or I was born 100 years too late, or something. I don't know. Anyways, I just like old stuff, but I still got the 500s. That's where that whole blabber just came from. It came from somebody asking me about the 500s. Yeah. Yeah, I still got them. I just don't run them that much. Kim Wilson. Yes, good. Have people like Buchan preferring the old school because they pass the wisdom from one generation to the next. Yes. Okay, friends. You know what? I think it's time for Buck and Billy Ray to go now. I think it is. Friends, I'm feeling good. I am. I feel good. I go through these times when my body isn't stiff. It's just I get some freedom of movement once in a while, because most times from that accident it's there. Let's just say I wake up with it and I go to bed with it, but sometimes I have more freedom than others and I enjoy it. So I think that's why I'm in such a good mood right now, because I feel pretty good physically right now. Yeah. Pokey Bear and I love you, Buckin. Hope all is well. G-Man, Pokey, love you guys. Love yous. Listen, Corey, Scheller, great to see everyone today. Love you and all. Have a great week. Buy yourself a coffee on me, buddy. Hey, thanks, Cor. I will. I will. You can darn toot and bet yourself I will. Friends. So listen, here's the deal. I don't know you, but I'm going to tell you something right now. This thing that we've been going through, the world, it's coming to an end. You know that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's coming to an end now. We're down. We're down the home stretch, and we're going to start to travel again. And you know what that means, don't you? Yes, indeed it does. We're going to have a bucking stock. We can't have it this year. It's too late to prepare. Our borders aren't even open yet, but we are going to have a bucking stock next year. And you may as well start preparing for it now, for your holidays. It's going to be mind-blowing, actually. It is. It's going to be crazy. Kyle. Missed the last few lives. Oh, Kyle Rad. Just got done with my first shifts as an apprentice climber, working for the ground. Good man. Hope this helps with the Forge project. Oh, indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does. He's building the press right now as we speak. Yeah, he is. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I don't know, friends. I don't want to sound like a weirdo and that, but I like to make people feel good. I like to have a hand in people feeling good and getting their heads up, you know. But you're not going to be able to hold your head up, and you're not if you're doing dishonest things, right? You're not going to be able to. You need to give yourself reason. Give yourself a reason to feel good, to have your self esteem come up, to hold up your head, to want to be happy for someone else, to want to actually give somebody a hand with something. Do you know how good it feels to run over and help somebody with something? Just, hey, let me get that for you. You look like you're struggling with that. Let me give you a hand with that. You know what I mean? To change your mindset into, you know, I don't know. I just know what makes me feel good as a man. I can only speak from a man's point of view. I like being a man. And I just think we have such an opportunity to feel good about ourselves. But that will not come from lying, cheating, dishonest thinking, scheming, lying, small fibs, not being honest. And I mean not being honest right down to the point of somebody says, hey, you know, we got to deal with this crankshaft. It's broken. It's snapped off the thing. And you go, oh yeah, I know what you mean. What? Why did I just say that? I don't know what the heck that man's talking about. And I pretended that I did. Don't do that, friends. I used to be that guy. I wasn't raised by a father. I didn't have any mechanical skills. I was raised by my mother, and I felt like I didn't have an identity as a man. I'm talking many, many years ago. I was a lost soul. I was, friends. I was lost. I was a ping pong ball bouncing off everywhere. I was lost. But I knew I was a good person. I did. I knew I was a good person. I wasn't mean to people. I didn't take my life out on people, but I wasn't honest. I wasn't honest. And I was into substances. And I put all that away and I wanted to become a good man. I wanted to become a helpful, hardworking man who takes care of his business. Do you know what I mean? And when the water turns brown in the shower, that's when I knew I was on the right road. Because I power saws and axes saved my life. They did. They saved my life. I was going down. I was going down. Anyways, get helping people. Get doing something with yourself. You have the opportunity right in your own hands and in here to help people. Help yourself first. Help yourself. I had to help myself first. I did. I had to help myself first. I was no good to nobody. Honestly, I wasn't. I was no good to nobody. Friends, I love you people. The support that comes through this channel, Don Clayton and the Manleys and all the people that come here and support and super chat and the our messengers of kindness, the people that have done that. You help us out so much. I keep this channel as streamlined as possible. It's a working channel, but friends, we're always morphing. We're always morphing. It's going to be some interesting things happen here. Sorry, I got a little goofy there, but I just you can you're in charge. You're in charge of yourself and where you're going. Don't blame nobody for nothing. If you're blaming your upbringing, or if you're blaming your somebody, or blaming that somebody did something to you, well, you don't even know what happened to me when I was a kid. It's because I haven't shared it with you. Maybe one day I will. Do you hear me complaining about it? No, because it's happened to all kinds of people. But it's when it gets held inside is that it's the problem. Let it out. You ain't alone. So don't use those as excuses to stay stuck, because that's what a lot of people do. They use these things that happen to them as excuses to stay stuck, and it's all they talk about. Well, it was this or that. Well, so what? So was it for him and her and her and her and me? It's your choice. It's your choice. Spit it out. Get right. Get right. Then go helping people. This you're going to see some crazy stuff go down. This channel's getting bigger, and you're going to see stuff go down that's going to, trust me, it's coming. Over and out. I love you all, friends. Have a great day. Spend the rest of your night, your Sunday with your family and your loved ones and the people who love you for what you are, and vice versa. Be kind. So this saw, friends, it is it's an 850 that I had sitting around forever. You see, I've got written on it, no decomp, nuts. I got written on it, nuts, because it's got, you can't even like it, seriously, friends, it's got so much compression, this power saw, and the compression button doesn't work. I've had 2 or 3 compression buttons in it to see if it something's up with it. I don't know, but it's crazy. So I ran this saw yesterday and I got some footage. You're going to want to see that. This thing's scary. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's been freaking ported or I know nothing about the saw. I just got it one day. I don't even know where. But I put Bellhopper's muffler on it. Do you know, friends, one last thing. One last thing, and I don't care. I don't care what you know about me. I will tell you anything. It's called freedom. I don't have any secrets anymore. Secrets keep you sick. They do. They keep you sick. You want to know something? You guys hear about me talk about that when I went downtown and I bought the McCullough? You know what I mean? I'm still writing that song. I know. Geez, I wish I had got that together sooner, but it'll happen when it's supposed to. So listen here. Remember I told you I had the problems with the substances? I put all that stuff away. I went after Wendy again because she left me, right? She left me. I went, I tracked her down and I said, you need to come back. I'm done and I need you to come back. Drop that guy you're with. Let's go and come with me. Long and the short, she came back a month later. 30 days later, she came back. And we went downtown together and bought this power saw right there. That's my first, that's the song, Me and My McCulloch. That's the one right there. That's the first saw that I ever bought. For $100, I bought that saw. And I cut firewood. I worked in retail. And I worked a 12 to 9 shift. This is all after I sobered up, friends. It's got nothing to do with nothing before. I was lost, like I said to you earlier in this video. It wasn't until I found myself. It was almost like the universe was waiting for me. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It was almost like it was God or what a creator, whatever you want, whatever, spirit of the universe was waiting for me to get my head on. And it was like straight to the bush. It was like I quit my job in sales. I bought a power saw and I went straight to the bush. I was getting firewood at the crack of dawn up the logging road, right? Up the logging road. I would come down loaded, fully loaded by 10:30, 11 o'clock in the round, shower up, go to my sales job. That didn't last long. I quit the job and I ran full on power saw man. I wanted to make my living on a power saw. That's all I knew because I was happy on a power saw. If there's anybody out there that's not happy at your job, I know you got a family to feed. I get it. Don't ever let go of your dreams. Don't settle. The world is beautiful. The world is exactly like it's supposed to be at every single moment. Right now, you, me, and everybody you see is right exactly where they're supposed to be at all times. Why? Why do you think? Because it's happening. I think the secret to life is living in the moment. I really do. Because there's nothing you can do about 10 minutes from now. Nothing. And there's nothing you can do about what I just said and that's coming out of my mouth. It's gone. Forever. I love you, friends. Let's make a difference. Let's build this community and make a difference. Over and out. Be kind. I'll see you in the trees.